So when they said principal went and took DNA kwaba neminister ekhipha statement ukuthi usikhiphile babuya apparently akayithathanga. Now I'm lost mzala. The time bathi uyithathile uprincipal DNA uye wayithatha knowledge yakho.
Mina mzala njengomama wengane inkosi yami njengoba siyifamily ithi nizange ifike lonto kuthini bayithathiwe. The reason why seyiphinde futhi yabuya futhi statement sathi mina khange ngisho ukuthi uyithathile. It's just because mina ngibuze umbuzo ukuthi nini ngene. Ndibuza umbuzo ukuthi nini why sizoyiva ku media. Ininzi into eyenzekayo apha mzala. Ininzi into eyenzekayo. There is a minister apha sithina sa yazo endlini on the day minister and sesibona laphaya ku media sethi hayi sofunyana sokuba umntana ulinyazwe multiple times. Wow uyithatha phela thina singayazi. Uyithatha phela into singayazi thina asiyazi thina lento ithetha ngayo. Because numbers even says endlini that wow mama esothusa. Because kaloku thina sasikhona kwa doctor zange siyixelelo asikuphikisi ne asikuphikisi but kutheni izovela ngalendlela kutheni ngaqalanga kuthi kutheni izogijimeka ku media.
Mzala uCwecwe njengoba i-caretaker beyimbiza athi hamba yoklina. Bakhona abantwana bekabe nabo abayi2 right?
Bebekhona abantwana nje bonke bayi5.
Okay. So kubizwe abantwana bonke or kubizwe lo wakho kuphela?
Abantwana bonke bayoklina. Mama mabashayela ndodwa eklasini. Ba i-separation yenzeke kanjani? I don't know.
Okay, mhlambe maybe omunye bamfaka kule class omunye bamisa ngapha ukuthi baba separated obviously.
Because ngokuyibona kwami mina ingathi because abekho ku grade 1 so umuntu nomuntu beleqe kule class yakhe.
Did they ever interview or ask questions from labantwana laba ababebanayo?
Ba interview last week mntasa. And then the 4th ka April. Not last of all. Kodwa
yes.
Not the 3rd ka April. Ingona bebe interview. And that was my question ukuthi
what was the outcome mzala?
Yazela phi mntasa?
Abakayikhiphi.
Can't yazi.
Aren't you not supposed to get information qala mzala? Labantu kanti basebenza kanjani?
Ufumana phi mzala? Ngubani kanene? Who am I by the way? Mzala ziyakhala mfana.
Okay. Khona la i-statement khona bathi mzala you refused assistance from physio nokuthi kusizwe ingane. Did those people explain to you ukuthi that process ebazokuyenzela yona iyokusiza wena or yana?
Kade ngumele lo mbuzo mzala. Sizolala. Mzala nane ndingumuntu namzala ne. Ndingumuntu nje ndine plans zami. As much as bane plans zami ndihleli noCwecwe apha ongekho right. Ukuthi nje i-hot water bottle yakhe ithathile la. UCwecwe ukhala ngama pains usho ukuthi une period pains or nje uvele nje asho ukuthi ma ubhlungu and ma kubhlungu mzala kuyaqina lapha. Wani mzala i-call ndi okay okokuqala before indaba i-call. Ngiyatshela ukuthi emaphoyiseni ukuthi ingane kumele ithathwe.
Yes, and hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Now it's been a minute since we covered the Cwecwe case, which is very unfortunate because I was hoping the noise would still be there and the interest surrounding this case would still be there because we all know this was a minor and justice is still not served. No one has really been arrested. Nothing has been done. Now, with the high-profile cases, it really sends a very bad message, which is really saddening. It really sends a very bad message to, the perpetrators who would say they can get away with it. Because you would think your Senzomeyiwa cases, the high-profile cases, the Cwecwe cases where people marched from different provinces, different universities, on social media. Everybody was making noise, including our celebrities. In most cases, our celebrities, in terms of such cases, they prefer to not comment because sometimes they do get backlash and all of that, and just to, I guess, for their brand's sake, I don't know, but they decide they prefer not to comment on such cases. But on this particular case, everybody was just trying their best to make noise and get the justice system's attention, and we did that successfully so. But with all of that, it's very sad, Uguti. Even with all of that, we were then muted by the words of the minister, Uguti. Unfortunately, sadly, no foreign DNA test we found. So everybody knew, even if we continue making noise, even if we took it to the streets again, we marched. But if the minister is saying no foreign DNA we found, then it means even if they arrest 1,000 people and they do a DNA testing, all of them, even if the perpetrator is within that number, but all of them will be ruled innocent. So abantu baphela amandla ngalawo mazwi eminister ukuthi kuyafana guys, singalwa silwe senza ama-shutdown, but kuyafana. If the minister is saying this, then it is this, which is really sad. Anyway, the Portfolio Committee on Police joined many others for an update on the status of the Cwecwe case. This was during a meeting with the SAPS on challenges of the Crime Intelligence Division and gang-related crime in the Western Cape on Wednesday. EFF Parliament member Babalwa Mathulelwa said, she had been with the victim and her family since the R case in October 2024 at Bergview College in Matatiela, Eastern Cape. She said on January 15, they, went to the school and the principal responded to their memorandum sent on January 20. Mathulelwa said the police started their process backwards by not arresting the suspects before investigating. She said they returned to the police station to open a backup case because police were not treating the incident with urgency. However, police said they could not do so, because of duplication. Now, Mathulelwa said those around, except the principal, were willing to provide their DNA and other necessary samples. The principal must be arrested, and then the investigation can happen. She said since October until today, there is no development. The family needs a very simple thing. They want proper answers with proper time frame, but when the police are arresting the principal. Now, the National Commissioner General Fani Masimola said the Family Violence, Child Protection and Sexual Offences Unit investigated the matter in the Eastern Cape. He said the investigating officer did what was required of him through the investigation, where he was supposed to take exhibits or samples which were sent to the lab and take the necessary statements. He said, and I quote, "I dedicated the head of the FCS, National Major General Cwecwe Lekele, to take over this investigation. Not that there was no investigation, the investigation was done just to rerun the case and make sure that from senior level everything has been done." Now, Major General Lekele is currently in the Eastern Cape and has already conducted several interviews and will also take additional statements if necessary. There have been 3 doctors involved in the matter, and she's going through those doctors to get relevant information, interview them. If she needs to take additional statements, she will do so. She will get everything back to the public prosecutor, and then they will be able to inform us as to how and what are they going to do with the case. Now, he said that in terms of a timeline, the incident happened on October 16, 2024, and immediately everything that was necessary done. The parents reported the case, everything else was done, the relevant people's statement were taken, social workers, forensic social workers of SAPS were involved. He said SAPS is concerned not only about this matter, but all matters involving children. Deputy Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Tabelo, said SAPS does not arrest to investigate. They investigate to arrest. Moskili said, I can allay the fears of committee members and community that will do everything humanly possible to ensure that all processes are followed and all have been followed or have been followed to the letter. Portfolio Committee Chairperson Ian Cameron cautioned people who are finding people guilty on social media and said we need to allow the law to take its course. He said the committee needs to zoom in on more of these cases, but also consider what improvements are needed. He said, and I quote, it must be repeated though that per day in South Africa, 3 children are unalived. That's not even mentioning all the other horrible things that happen to children, like with this specific case. Now there you have it, Mzansi. They're basically saying what we must allow, them to continue with their investigation and bazobuyela kuthina when they are done with the investigation. Anyway, do let me know guys what you think at the comment section down below.